Hello, this is Broly SS God and I'm back with another video. And yeah, we're gonna talk about the um Insomniacs leaks. And I gotta say this though, real quick. I'm happy with what I saw. They showed Venom, Spider-Man 3, Wolverine, and one of my favorite hero groups of all time, the X-Men. Now keep in mind, they didn't show nothing saying Spider-Verse this time. So maybe that's down the road, I don't know. But from what I've been seeing this morning is pretty much the X-Men. Now, that would make more sense to me as far as them making a multiplayer game. It's with the X-Men. Compared to just, the Spider-Verse thing. And I mean, that would be cool to have a Spider-Verse game multiplayer, but it wouldn't be as cool as having the X-Men game multiplayer, in my opinion. And these leaks actually gave us a roadmap. You know what I'm saying? So that's a big plus from Insomniacs, which is a first-party studio, right? All Marvel games, and I like that. We got one game which is gonna be Ratchet and Clank, which is cool. But if you had watched my last video, I had said that I don't mind Insomniac doing mostly Marvel games. They do a good job of doing it. Like I said, as long as they keep woke stuff out of the game and keep to the character's true identity, I'm good. I'm definitely good with it. So yeah, I'm happy, guys. We're actually getting an X-Men game, man. That's my biggest hype. It's the X-Men game. Like, I'm really excited for that. Like, you have no idea. And I hope to God they don't leave no characters left out of that fucking game. You know how some games are like, oh, we're gonna make this game, but without that person, or without that person, without this person. I don't know, but it'll be weird if they did it that way. Because if you're gonna do the X-Men game, you gotta do it right. You gotta have it in your main roster. Don't try to switch out no character for another character, no shit like that. You gotta actually put in those fucking characters, man. You know? If that's gonna be the case, don't really make the X-Men game, period. I'd rather, like, if you're gonna leave out characters because of, like, your own personal choices of not having that character in, then don't bother making it. But besides that, guys, we finally have a fucking roadmap. Finally. And that's the thing, though. Why is it taking a leaker to do this shit? Like, to give us a roadmap. It's first party, too, on top of that. Mind you, Spider-Man is first party. You know what I mean? So we got Venom, Hulk. I'm sorry, I said Hulk. Wolverine. Ratchet and Clank, Spider-Man 3, and the X-Men game. That's our roadmap. And I'm hyped. I'm hyped, guys. The thing is, though, it's like, we shouldn't have to learn it this way. This should have been presented to us through, like, in a war show, not a war show, but a Sony showcase. Like, this shit, when they had a showcase. Like, you know what? We don't have, concrete gameplay. But here, this shit's coming out though. This you see this right here? These pictures. This could be a roadmap of names and titles and shit of games coming out, But they don't do shit like that. They don't let us know shit like this. They give us all third party shit, man. Nah, we want to see first party. And this is gonna be up. Look, here we go. Look, X-Men right here. Look at that. You see those two? Another X-Men. I thought it was Jean Grey. That's Scarlet Witch though. But yeah, I'm excited though. But real talk, Sony need to start talking more though. They don't more. They need to start talking. Period. They need to start talking, man. They gotta start talking to people. They don't know why they so fucking quiet. They don't want to talk to nobody. They don't want to give us a roadmap. They don't want to tell what's going on. All they talk about is fucking remasters and remakes. That's all they talk about. And you know what, dog? I'm not a huge Factions fan like that. I'm not a huge Naughty Dog fan like that. So, great game, but at the same time, it's like, dog, okay, I'm getting a little fatigued on these remasters and remakes of games hasn't been out that long. If I would do remasters, remakes, how about remake Heavenly Sword? How about remake the original God of War for PS1, PS2, PS1, PS2 era? Remake those. How about remaking the God of Wars on like the PS Vita? How about remaking Twisted Metal? OG Twisted Metal. Remake those games. Or Soul Reaver. A lot of people, that's not my cup of tea, Soul Reaver, but a lot of people like that game. How about remaking that? How about Bring Back Mag? They just so stuck on like fucking Last of Us. I don't understand, movie, TV show or not. Like, come on, dog. Yeah, I think about y'all fucking games too. That different types of games. I think about your gamers. That's what I've been saying. Gamers, not games. Think about your gamers. About what we want. You know what I'm saying? Like, just don't be, thinking about your TV shows and the ratings and all that shit. I mean, you gotta be thinking about your gamers as well. I mean, you multitask, nigga, do both. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the gallery definitely need to start, speaking up to their gamers, though. Like, letting us know what's going on, give us roadmaps and shit. But I actually seen the gameplay for Wolverine too. And yeah, I'm hyped, bro. I know it's an early build, so I'm not tripping off like not seeing the blood yet, no shit like that, or the body dismemberment. We ain't see that shit in the joint yet, but I'm not tripping because I know that damn well this is their early build. It's in the early stages, so I'm not tripping off that. And also, people was talking about, well, why does he have a detective mode? He's sniffing around for shit. That's Wolverine, nigga. If y'all watch old cartoons of Wolverine, or either cartoons is up to date with Wolverine, if a nigga, most of the time they had him doing detective shit with his nose. That nigga investigate with his damn nose. He sniffs up people. Remember, he's a Wolverine. He's got animal instincts. That's a part of Wolverine. That's why he does that. So to me, that's a cool thing they did. They added it in there. I like that. So, I don't have a problem with that at all. Now, I will have a problem with that nigga couldn't jump. You know what I'm saying? I will have a problem with that. If my boy can't jump, bro, I have an issue. Like, how the hell you gonna be Wolverine and can't jump? Come on now. But nah, it's like he can probably jump. I mean, he better be able to jump. But, yeah, I saw him jumping around though, so he should be able to jump though. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm excited for it, man. Okay, besides that, right? We're getting an X-Men game. That's cool. Please let it be multiplayer in the design. Like, we need multiplayer so bad right now. Like, it's getting ridiculous. I don't really have to have a multiplayer first person shooter, but I don't mind just having a multiplayer like RPG or open world game like that. Like DC Universe Online, like that game. Like that's like one of my favorite like online games to play is DC Universe Online because I like to play with heroes and powers and shit. So I'm not tripping off just using guns and all that all the time. It would be cool to have it. We do need it because like we don't have any type of like good shooters. So I understand. Besides Destiny 2, but that's not really our exclusive right now. Even if it does become a part of Sony, they're not gonna make that exclusive with PlayStation. But we could get like, you know, uh, upcoming Bungie games that could be exclusive to the PlayStation, which would be understandable since they'll be absorbed by PlayStation like fully in charge. It was once Sony like takes a hold of them, which should be sometime soon probably, unless they make that money and and get out of that situation. They're gonna be belonging to Sony, but that's another story though, guys. I'm getting off topic. But back to this right here though, with the leaks and everything. I'm pretty much hyped because like at one point I was hearing about us just getting like a Spider-Verse game. I ain't gonna lie, that kind of like bummed me out. I'm like, nah, that's too much Spider-Man. That's what I can say. That's too much Spider-Man. Like we gotta put a brace on that shit. Like you know what I'm saying? We already getting the Spider-Man 3. That's cool. We just got Spider-Man 1, 2, and Miles Morales, right? That's a lot of Spider-Man. Venom is not Spider-Man, so I like that. He plays differently than Spider-Man. He can swing, understandable, but this is a totally different character. He's an alien symbiote, you know, so he has different types of powers than Spider-Man. So I can rock with that. He's fucking Venom. Now, um, I would like for them to also bring in, if they can. Hold on, I'll get out of this. Bring in his big brother, please. Y'all gotta bring his big brother in. When I say his big brother, I'm talking about Spawn. Because they do Venom's suit so well, bruh. The way it flows and it transforms and all that shit. They could definitely do Spawn. So hey look, as far as I'm concerned, I would not mind Insomniacs being the official American comic book hero developers. That's where I said it. American. US of A. Image Comics, Marvel Comics, DC Comics. All of them. I'm not into anime that much. I know I got an anime picture of Broly and all that shit in the background and on my fucking avatar because I'm a huge Broly fan. But I have a very small selection of anime shit. Very small. I'm not a big time anime character like that, you know, as far as me going out here wearing fucking cat ears and rabbit ears. I don't go through all that bullshit, and I'm not into that shit, no. And I'm not into reading all my fucking subtitles of Japanese words either. No, that's not for me. I grew up on Marvel, USA shit, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I watched Fox 5 Kids and all that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up on looking at, you know, as a kid, growing up watching, like, you know, the cartoons of the Foxes, you know, the Wolverines and the Spider-Mans and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my cup of tea. I grew up on Spider-Man. I grew up on Superman and the Justice League and the Batmans and everything like that. So, yeah, I'm a huge comic book fan of USA. No matter what is going on today with comic books being woke and all that shit, I don't pay attention to that shit. Like I said in my last video, I only pay attention to the shit that I grew up on. So I go back if I had to, I would go back to cartoons on YouTube that I seen back in the day, back in the when those cartoons existed. You know what I'm saying? So I look those up if I want to enjoy my Marvel or DC stuff. I don't go to woke shit they put out these days. It was triggering people to go over the fucking like anime shit, and that's on y'all. I'm not giving up my characters of like Marvel and DC because they're of a writer behind them is fucking up the character. I'm not doing that because regardless of them doing that, I know where they came from. They came from greatness. They came from Stan Lee. They came from good writers that made these comic characters. Well, I know he didn't. He came from Todd McFarlane right here. You know what I'm saying? Venom did. But yeah, he's not a woke character. No, he's not woke. He's an actual good comic writer. You know what I'm saying? And also an artist. The guy's very talented. Todd McFarlane, Stan Lee, all those guys, man. Like Jim Lee and so on. You know what I'm saying? Like I keep the respect of the ones. How should I say this? I keep it. I keep their personality traits from what they had back then with those writers locked in within me. You feel me? So like I know if I see somebody out of pocket with them, I'm like, nah, he don't do that. Like he don't act that way because the writers before you did him a certain way to make me like him the way he is from their perspective, not yours perspective. So that doesn't fuck with me like that to say, well, I'm done with fucking Marvel. It's trash. I'm going to this. Nah, no, not for me because I know they come from greatness. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is this though. Even though I know where they come from, it's still the people behind them doing them to these days. So like, if the motherfuckers out here make a game today and he woke as hell, then I won't play that game. I mean, like if it's trash, if he's doing stupid ass shit, nah, then that will affect it. It will. Then you just don't buy the game. I won't buy the game, but I won't be quitting on my character because of that person behind this character what he did. Nah, I will look forward to somebody else that knows the character's true personality for me to enjoy it. That character and that gameplay behind uh, the writer or the designer or the developer of that character. You feel me? So that's how I look at it, y'all. So I'm not gonna be on no bandwagon of the MCU is dead and the MCU is just a joke and it's woke. I don't ride that shit because I know they come from greatness and I will always respect the actual creators' talents they had with these characters. Like I said, Stan Lee, ex Lexor. So that's how I look at it, man. But anyway, yeah, Todd McFarlane, this is his boy right here. Yes, sir. So like I was saying, I want mine from like Insomniacs to actually make a Spawn game as well. They could branch out from like Marvel, try to hit all cylinders from like try to hit all categories from like Marvel to DC to like Image Comics. You get Spawn in there, get the Wildcats in there. DC, get the Justice League. Hit all those big heroes, man. Take your time. Plenty to go around for PlayStation. Well, it'll be sick. I don't care if it's on PlayStation or Xbox. It could be on any system. But I just wanted them to actually make these games, man. And like, cause I'm sorry, guys. Like the way Insomniac is like putting these games up, bruh. The way they do these characters, it's just amazing. Like the gameplay wise and all that, right? The way they look and the way it feels playing the game, swinging on my webs, and Spider-Man 2 is just crazy. I did beat the game. Now, to be fair too, though, this story wasn't all that great. To be honest with you, though, like there was too much of Mary Jane in it, and it was too much switching. It wasn't. It felt like it wasn't too much. it wasn't enough about Peter and the symbiote. It was too much about every fucking body in the game, like a movie would be. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie about that. But besides that, though, the gameplay was great. The story was decent. It wasn't the greatest thing in the world, but the gameplay was really, really good. Right? So I will say that. But I think it should have won some fucking awards, though. I don't know why the hell that bitch had a 007 and shit. You know, that was just wrong. But, you know, I'm not going to trip about it because it's not like I'm taking the war home. You know, so like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't getting no money from that shit. Anyway, it is what it is. But at the same time, I feel like they should have won an award though. But oh well, maybe next year, next time. But I'm just happy to see that we're actually getting more Marvel from Insomniac. And you know what? Maybe later on we might get this guy. Hold on, right here. That's right, the World Breaker, y'all. And you know what? I got a feeling he's gonna be in the Wolverine game. I got a feeling he's gonna be in there. And the way these are coming out, you might actually see it. I'm just saying, the way these come out, we'll find out soon. Like, if he in that bitch or not. I hope he is though. He might be down the road as being another Marvel character on PlayStation, man. Because keep in mind, who does Wolverine run into? First encounter. It was the Hulk. It was the Incredible Hulk. So we might end up seeing him in the Wolverine story, the Wolverine game. That's the Wolverine story, the Wolverine game. So if that's true, we might get a standalone Hulk game. Oh, bro, oh my God, I will lose my mind if we get a standalone Hulk game. Lord Jesus. Oh man, I don't know. I would lose it, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm a huge Hulk fan. I'm surprised I ain't named my channel after Hulk. To be honest with you, like I went with Broly because Broly's like my favorite like DBZ character and like one of my favorite villains because like he's just sick. But Hulk, man, this dude's on another level. I'm sorry, he is, man. World Breaker Hulk, Devil Hulk, Immortal Hulk. There's just so many versions of Hulk out there. Scar Hulk, Master Hulk, Maestro Hulk, Demon Hulk. There's just so many versions of Hulk, bro. Joe Piston Hulk. But it would be good to see him get his own game. He deserves one, man. He does. It's been so many years since he had his own game. It does. It has. So we might see him. Like I said, we might get him in the Wolverine game, and I would be so pumped seeing that, bro. Like, yes, finally. God, the power of this dude, man. It's just, woo. Just imagine grabbing cars like in that one game. I don't know. I think it was this Incredible Hulk. Or I think you can actually like grab the cars and use cars like boxing gloves and smash people with that shit. Man, imagine they did that, bro. They should have did that in Marvel's Avengers. I was waiting for them to do that shit. Like, why they never add that in the game? Like, use the cars as boxing gloves, man, and fight with the cars like, well, you know, like a boxer would with with boxing gloves on. It never did that shit. Matter of fact, you couldn't even pick a car up in the game at the end of the damn game. I don't know how the hell you cannot pick up a car in that game. That was just weird, man. Like, come on. But man, We get a Hawk Giant Man, an X-Men game. I'm down. I'm down, bruh. I can't complain about that because I'm a Marvel fan. And as far as Sony, man, if it wasn't for these leaks, this is us right now. Okay, look, pretend like, all right, see this bitch right here? This is us with PlayStation. As far as us know about first party, just like this. See this mess? This is us right here, wandering around there. What's coming out first party? Right here. Besides Wolverine. This is us. First party wise now. I'm talking about first fucking party. Not third, not second, but first. This is us right here. I ain't talking about no Ronin. I'm not talking about the Ronin games. I'm not talking about no Stellar Blade. I'm talking about this shit right here, first party. This is us. If it wasn't for these damn leaks, this is what we got right here. From the leaks, our fucking roadmap. You see this right here? That's a roadmap. Okay, so we're getting what? Venom? Wow, that's what's up. We're really getting a Venom game, okay? What are we getting now? Oh, we're getting a Spider-Man 3. Okay, cool. We're getting that. Okay, well. Ratchet and Clank. Wow, okay, nice. What? We're getting a X-Men game? From the damn leaks. Sony should have told us shit in their last showcase, bro. I don't give two fucks. If they didn't have no goddamn gameplay, you see this shit right here, nigga? You see this goddamn pictures? Give us some goddamn concept art, some pictures and something. Say, look, okay, look. This is our lineup from like, years to come. For the future. This is your future lineup for first party. Bam. X-Men game. Bam. Hulk game. Bam. Ratchet and Clank game. But no, they don't do that shit. They just so fucking quiet. That is so weird to me. Like, how the hell a company got all these sounds like this, but yet they don't want to talk to these fucking to their own players, man. To their player base. It's just the weirdest thing. It's just weird they don't talk to people like, they don't talk to their fans, man. This is us right here, like this, man. Damn, after Wolverine is what? I don't know. Wolverine and what else is after Wolverine? Helldivers. Oh yeah, Helldivers. That's what, second party, third party. First party is what? Ghost of Tsushima 2? I don't know about that yet. I haven't seen shit about Ghost of Tsushima 2. You know what I mean? What else is first? We're gonna be getting what's the name of that shit? What's the name of that damn game, man? What's the name of that game? Infamous. Yeah, Infamous. Are we getting an Infamous game? We don't know. We're in the dark. It's like this. You see this cloud? The cloud is, I don't know, what if? I don't know, what if? Or could it be? Or we might get. This is the cloud of all this shit that said we might get, I don't know, what if, maybe, could be. When also, yeah, also another thing too is when is it? This is the cloud of all this shit with Sony, man. But yet these leaks, bam. You got what? A roadmap? Oh my god. A fucking roadmap. Keep in mind though, that X-Men game ain't coming out to 2020. 2030. 20 goddamn 30, bro. It's like, man. Real talk, in my opinion, I wish they go ahead and push the other games back, even Wolverine. Push that shit back. Bring in if the X-Men game is a multiplayer game, bring that in first. Because like we don't have any kind of good like we don't have any new first party multiplayer games. We don't. Multiplayer wise, we really don't. First party new IPs. So they should go ahead. If I was them, I would go ahead and bring on the X Men joint. Unless they're gonna do it like live service wise, and they will have to stay on that shit constantly. It's probably why they want to have it so far back to 2030, or they could be waiting for the movie come out for X Men. You know what I'm saying? When the X Men movie comes out, bam, here you go, here's the X Men game. But we don't know if it's gonna be online or not. I don't know. Because what I heard was Spider-Verse is gonna be like the online game. And I ain't gonna lie, I don't want a Spider-Verse game right now. I'm not gonna say fatigue to Spider-Man, but like I think we have a little bit too much Spider-Man as it is, as far as it being story-wise. I don't need a. Okay, look, Spider-Man story-wise is cool. I don't mind that, right? Now, multiplayer versus game, this is all multiplayer style of Spider-Man. That's too much. That's too much. I don't want that. Just give me a X-Men game that's multiplayer, and I'm cool with that, man. A variety of different characters to choose from, not just fucking Spider-Man or Spider-Man. I don't want that shit. I don't need that shit. That's too much Spider-Man for me. So if all this number of Spider-Man that we get gameplay, I'm good, bro. And online game just about Spider-Man, I'm definitely good with that one. But I don't know what they're gonna make, man. Still really don't know for sure. I don't know if these are real or not either. So I heard it's gonna be Spider-Verse, then I'm hearing it's gonna be an X-Men game, but nobody knows what those for sure. Unless those leaks are really real, then hey, if we are getting an X-Men game, I hope we got it. We are getting it, so it'll be a blessing to have that. But that's it for me, guys. I just want to tell you guys that. Oh yeah, another thing too. This here is gonna be the Wolverine skin that I've seen so far in the leaks. Is this right here? Because I know people say they can't show the way he looks, right? But I can. Look, I can show that shit, nigga. Right through here. Bam. That's how he's gonna look at the game. And they can't do shit because it's not their fucking gameplay. This is not their Wolverine style. So, you know what I mean? Like, as far as their actual main Wolverine character, this is from Midnight Suns. Or Midnight Sun. But this is the actual style of Wolverine right here, guys, that we're going to be saying. So, this probably is going to be his starter design. They didn't show the style right here, this color. This is pretty much his X-Men design right here, so he might not even get that color until like he beat the game. You unlock it, then you probably like get this play as this version of Wolverine when he finally meets the X-Men. Because wait, that's another thing too. Now they were saying that Jean is in the game too, right? So apparently, she's not a part of X-Men either. Like they just meet each other for the first time, probably. I don't know, because well, I've been hearing this like. They were saying that this is before he was with the X-Men. But yeah, she's a part of the X-Men. I don't know. Maybe like, I don't know. Maybe they were dating for each other before we became X-Men. I don't know what's going on with the story. We don't know yet. But it's just a little weird that they said that he would not be in the X-Men. But yet Jean Grey as a playable character. That's it. I don't know. But I'm just really excited to play the game. I'm more excited for this game more than any other. This Wolverine Venom is good too, yes, but damn, the entire X-Men. That means I get to play with baby girl right here. Where's she at? This is my favorite female character. Is her. So we get to use her. Our favorite character is Wolverine as well. Storm, Bishop. That's not one of my favorite characters. Bishop, Cable, um, Colossus, Rogue. Bruh, this is gonna be sick if they do all these characters right. Beast, Nightcrawler. Oh man, it just goes on and on and on. And keep in mind, if they do a multiplayer game with X-Men, they can still add in other people as far as groups, right? As far as affiliated with X-Men, as far as the X Factor and X Force too. They're all a part of the X-Men family. They can come in as DLC. Man. Wow. It's just still just sitting. It's just still selling within me. Just the thought of having an X-Men game. This is just crazy, dog. 2030, though. That's so far away, but damn. At least we know what's coming from Insomniac. The rest of these people, we have no idea what's coming, what's going on. We don't. But I'm happy that they can. I'm sorry to say it, but I am, because without us having this information, we're like this, and all we keep hearing is places that have no roadmap, places that have no games, places that have no roadmap, places. This is us right now. It's all we keep hearing. Places that have no roadmap. Places that have no games. Places that have no roadmap. That's all we keep hearing. Tell about first party. First party. This is the first party. That's the first party, right? Without that, since that leak came in, bam. We got a roadmap. First party. But only through one developer. But yeah, at least I know that we got some good shit coming out here though in the future. Venom, Wolverine, Ratchet and Clank, Spider-Man 3, and the fucking X-Men. I am hyped, bro. I'm so hyped, bro. I get to play with Storm, Hulk, Wolverine, or I might get Hulk, we don't know for sure. Wolverine, Colossus, Cyclops, all these characters, man. Gambit, Iceman. The Juggernaut might be in the game, bruh. Oh my god, bruh. It just goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. I think this is a really good move from Insomniac to stick with the comic book stuff. Cause they can, bruh, they can just kill it, bruh. And on top of that, they can branch out. They can hit a little bit of everything. Get the Marvel, get the DC universe, and also tackle the Image comics too. Get Image, get like I said, Spawn, get the Savage Dragon, get the Wildcats, get all that shit, man. Get all that shit, man. You know? And make sure, please start doing this. Everybody from like the Marvel, I'm sorry. As far as like PlayStation developers, when y'all make these fucking single player games, if y'all not planning on doing a live service, when y'all do these single player games, how about start adding multiplayer with the shit? Cause I'm gonna tell y'all right now, on the PS3, God of War Ascension, guess what that has up there? Out of all the God of Wars I've ever played that I ever noticed, that's the only one that ever had. What is it? Take a guess. Multiplayer in it. And I love the shit out of that damn multiplayer. I played the hell out of it too. Yes, I did, man. Like it was something different, and I was like, yo, I wanted more of that shit. I wanted more of it. I was like, yo, they got it multiplayer in this shit too. So if I get tired of playing the story, I can play multiplayer. And then the multiplayer, you get to play as, get your own little character. You get to pick a side of like what you wanna, what gods you wanna play for. You wanna play for the gods of like Zeus or the god of like Hades or Poseidon. You get to pleasure them, and you get to use their power against other gladiators or combatants in the game. And like, I forgot the main objective. You gotta like take, I guess you gotta like kill each other and like take out their boss, their god, because their gods in the game too as well. I think I can't quite remember or not. They had like these huge bosses in there with them, like behind them, behind like each section. It had like a boss behind it. If I remember correctly, I gotta watch the gameplay again. I can actually play it. Well, actually, no, I can't play it because I think the online is off that shit now. You can't even play online no more for it, which sucks. But like, they need to start doing that again. Start doing that. You know, add multiplayer to every game y'all have, and add multiplayer to it, man. Fuck it. You know, at least that way people will get more bang for their buck. And on top of that, you cannot even call these games one and done. Now, how you gonna call a one and done game to a game that has multiplayer in it that can be played over and over again, right? You can't call it one and done no more. Just like how you can't say that Xbox has no games no more because they got all these games that they bought, right? So you can say the same thing as Sony start adding multiplayer to the games. Like, hey, look, bam, single player and what? Multiplayer mode. That will take care of the one and done issue. It will take care of multiplayer issue. You know, not every game has to be a fucking live service. It really doesn't. Even the X-Men game is coming out right now. I mean, I would love for it to be open world and all that shit, like, you know, multiplayer or max open world, you know, multiplayer. But it doesn't have to be. If I can just play with friends online or just random people, period, online, without it being live service, and so be it. As long as it's multiplayer and I can play online with other people, I don't care. I really don't. Because when I played God of War, there wasn't no live service to that shit. I just know I had fun playing online with other people. Same with Gears of War on Xbox. That wasn't live service, but yeah, I had a lot of fun playing online with that game with Xbox people. You know, I had fun playing online. So I think that is very important to start adding that feature in all of our PlayStation single player games. Add multiplayer with this shit, man. You know what's weird? Like, they could have did that with The Last of Us Part 1. They could have added in factions with that shit, but they didn't do that. They want to go to the live service route. They didn't have to scrap that shit. All they had to do was just go ahead and start adding it to, they could have added it as free DLC. Wait a minute. What if they scrap? I mean, look, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of nothing like that as far as factions. I never played Factions 1. I can really care less for that shit. But for people just like sit here like crying about it and all that, this is the thing, right? What if they can just scratch out the Last of Us shit and go ahead and add factions to like The Last of Us Part 2 or The Last of Us 1? I don't care where it goes to. I'm not really sweating it. But the ones like, so, oh my god, we gotta have this game, I'm mad about this shit. I wish they had a right to be, because like it was promised to them. But the thing is this: if Naughty Dog is sitting here like flaunting the game out so much, like, oh yeah, it's one of the best games in the world, blah blah blah, then why not go ahead and work on the game more and just make it non live service wise? Just make it as an actual multiplayer game and give it to us for free, motherfuckers. Right? Give it to us for free. Like God of War did with Valhalla, right? Free DLC. Give us the multiplayer free multiplayer into the game of Last of Us 1 or 2. For whichever one y'all want to put it on. I can give a fuck. I didn't buy Last of Us Part 2 because of Joel, how he got treated. I didn't buy that shit. But I got The Last of Us 1, so they want to put on either one of those, it's fine by me. If I'm making my game, it's fine by me. I can live without let the fractions game like that. 'Cause like I said, that's my first time playing The Last of Us anyway. So The Last of Us Part One remake. So that's my first time playing that shit. So I wasn't, tripping about not having the factions in it because I never played the very first one throughout the game, well, the PS3 era. So I really don't care about that. But to the ones that's like to the ones that have a problem with it, that's what I'm suggesting. That the Naughty Dog should do that. Maybe they just add the multiplayer shit free into our existing game as a non-live service multiplayer game. Because for instance, right now we have a game called Blood Hunt, right? And it was live service, but they decided to go ahead and cancel live service, but they are keeping our servers running for us to play the game. And which is cool. So why can't Naughty Dog do the same thing? They can just go ahead and add it into The Last of Us Part 1. Don't say it's impossible, because God of War just sit here and added Valhalla to our DLC. Right? So how is that impossible? They can do that shit. But the thing is, they want to charge us for it. They're going to probably want to charge this shit. Santa Monica did the brave thing. I'm taking the first step of saying, we ain't charging y'all shit, bro. This is on the house from us. And I'm happy that they did that. And I'm proud of them doing that, like saying, like, you know what, Sony, it's not about, we're not going to sit here and nickel and dime our fan base. So, hopefully, Naughty Dog looked at Santa Monica's as their gesture of, like, free DLC and give us a free multiplayer game. Fuck it. Y'all won't sit here and flaunt this shit to other people saying, like, it's one of the best games of all time that they made as far as online wise, then put your money where your mouth is. Show us. Give us a free DLC of it. Put it right on our fucking on that Last of Us 1 game or Last of Us 2 game, whichever one you want to put it on, put it up there, show us. For free. Non-live service for free. Like my boy always say, don't talk about it, be about it. Talk all you want, but be about it. Show us. Give it to us for free. Let us say that if let us be the judge of that shit. If it's the best multiplayer game out here that's just ever made, let us be the judge of that. Which I doubt it, though. I got a feeling it's all bullshit. Matter of fact, I got a feeling they won't even making that goddamn game. We ain't see shit on it. we ain't see a damn thing up beside the fucking concept art. That's all we saw that shit, bro. Get real. They're working on shit. They're working on their fucking remaster and remake. That's all they've been doing, bro. That's it. I doubt that shit. They're talking about something, the best game ever made. Then show us then. Leak some shit up with us, like they doing with the Spider-Man game. Show us some leaks or something, nigga. Shit. So show us some gameplay. God damn it. Bullshit. I don't believe that shit, bro. Anyway, though, guys, that's the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. But yeah, we have a roadmap now, finally, through a fucking leak for Insomniacs. And I gotta say, guys, the future looks really bright from Insomniacs side. And I believe in, Santa Monica Studios as well. They're a good studio, and I don't doubt them for nothing in the world, guys. I don't. We just gotta worry about when and where. When and what is it? What the game it is. What game it's going to be. When is it coming out? And the future of the other IPs behind it. That's what we gotta worry about for right now. But as far as some of that, though, they're looking pretty good. Yes, sir. Wolverine, X-Men games. Oh my God, I can't wait. And you know what? Like I said, in no Spider-Verse, thank God. I don't want to see that shit. I mean, if they do bring out Spider-Verse, I mean, I would play it, but I'd rather prefer to have a online multiplayer X-Men game. So we'll see. that's it for me, guys. I'm about to go ahead and sign out. And guys, be safe, be easy, God bless, and remember though, just be patient, and things all come in due time, and eventually we're going to see some results and see some roadmaps pretty soon, and just gotta do the weight game for right now, guys. That's right, Hulk. Say it. I will be in the Wolverine game. I hope so, bruh. I hope we get that nigga in the Wolverine game. Real talk. Speaking of that one, look. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Alright, guys. We'll go ahead and get up out of here. Also, if you're new to the channel, hit the like button, share my video, and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel.